Alright, so this is consistent Buzchy swim, not clickbait, not trolling. Let me get in position here. Fuck. Mess up the angle. Almost. I'm pretty sure if you get this, then you just bit, or you just like try to dive at the wrong frame. Yeah, there we go. I didn't even like edit my camera, and that worked. So, let me explain to you exactly what I was doing. So, what I first was doing was what I first need to do is I need to get into this corner, just run at it like this. Ty does this weird thing where he it seems like he sort of jitters from side to side when he's running into a corner because the game doesn't know exactly where he wants to be because he's trying to go against two different walls and they're being a bit iffy when he's trying to go between them. So what you want to do is you just want to, hold straight into here and then press Ty's view. And then what you want to do is you want to line up. So like at the bottom of the ring in Ty's view, there is a tiny little dot, and this dot is what I'm talking about. So it is actually perfectly lined up with like a little crack in the log platform above. So as you can see, the dot is pretty much directly on the line, and this is pretty much exactly what you want, except you want the dot to be a tiny bit to the right, like the tiniest bit further to the right. I don't think this is going to work, but I'll try it. I don't think so. No. Alright, so. Let me get into that position again. And then pause the game. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into here. And this is a separate scene I have that has Ty detailed way closer to the center of the screen than my regular sources. So as you can see, the dot is literally directly on the little crack, and so you want to very carefully like change it and move it to about here. I think it was. Yep. And once you get the swim, then you are good. Let me do this again to show it's consistent. There we go. That is the consistent Buzchy swim method. Need to get it one more time with this angle. So this setup has some pros and cons, as most setups for tricks do. So basically, a pro is we get Buzchy swim semi-consistently. At least we know what to look for in an angle now, so we can just go into this wall quickly go up like that and try to get the angle. If we don't get it, then reset. But like literally, it'd have to be so quickly to actually make it be any faster. We literally need to go like this here, like very very quickly is how fast you need to do it. It does save a lot of time, at least in like more competitive categories. Yeah, so the biggest con to it is, the time it takes to set up, and the just general inconsistency of the setup to begin with. Because, depending on what resolution you're playing the game at, I'm playing the game at 1920 by 1080, but some people, if they have a lower quality monitor, or if they have just Ty running at a lower resolution, they may not be able to see the, exact position that I want the dot to be in, like we might. People who have higher end graphics cards, or not even higher end, just people that run at 1920 by 1080. Yeah, so I am pretty sure that this is the definitive Buzchy swim setup. There is still plans for me to attempt. I'm still planning on trying to find a consistent setup by just running against the wall like this and just slowly adjusting my camera. But that doesn't seem to want to happen, really. Like, because the thing with this is the different angles and how high your camera is facing will, vary. So unless you, like, play on controller and have, like, exact, directions going left and right, like, if, let's say you're playing on a GameCube controller where you actually have notches on your camera stick, then only then I would feel comfortable actually trying to find a like, actual camera-based setup. Like, third-person camera-based camera, I mean. So that's about it. Let me get this one more time. There you go. Also, just in this little bit of time that I've actually been getting, like, very up close and personal to my screen to try and, like, look at the exact position I want the dot to be in, I'd recommend people to actually, like, if you're gonna do this trick, I'd recommend people, like, take breaks every now and then to, like, rest their eyes and everything, because getting that close to your screen is, not good for longer periods of time. So you can either get, like, those blue light glasses, or just, take a break every now and then, but this is what we do for speedrunning. We get Buzchy swim, like, almost, I think that was, like, 4 times in a row with the setup. So take care, guys.